Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I did get the video I did yesterday uploaded this morning, but I had to do a workaround to get it on there. So in order to be able to do it directly to my computer, I just have to watch the video and make sure it's not more than 30 minutes long. And then I can just edit and put it together. So, or if it does end up being long, I have to download it to YouTube as private and then take it back down, and then I can edit. I just do a quick edit because it's all kinds of, it's not in the right orientation. So we're going to work on this journal some more. And I did attach this one here. It just turned out really, really pretty. I did attach that there last night. And then I went shopping and picked up some Tim Holtz stuff. And so I got some of the pieces here, and I got this thing that has Christmas words and some fun other kind of vintagey stickers. And then I got the wallpaper pack. But I went through the items, and I pulled a couple things out I thought would work really great. And also I have Calico Collage. I went through because most of my stuff I'm going to be doing like a red and white Christmas or vintage Christmas for my journals, and I didn't have any of this, you know, just a fun color. So I went through and realized that I have, I think it's from Candy Christmas or something from Calico Collage. I went through and printed those and cut those up last night so I could have them for this journal. Just to kind of, you know, I want to do some vintage elements in it, but I want to kind of stick with the pink and just the fun theme of it. Oh, that's super cute right there. So that's what we're going to do here. Went shopping today, and I got a few things. Went shopping at Joann's store. I got the Tim Holtz stuff. I was actually looking for the metal corners, but I was going to be checking out some of the other stuff and some of the Christmas stuff, but I keep denying myself some of those things, so I finally just picked them up today. But I didn't find the metal corners that I want to put on this book, so I'm probably going to have to possibly order them. Okay, that looks super cute right there. I love that. Maybe I want to do a word down here. You know, and I had, oh, there we go. We'll just keep, that'll be fun to recycle. Okay, I had a couple of books of Tim Holtz words, and I do not know what happened to them. I can't find them. Well, there's words right there, so we won't put any on that. That'll be fine. And that's fine. So it's double-sided journal card. Okay, so last night this is part of the Calico Collage Christmas, and this is a whole page. I just shrunk it down to a 5x7 page and then cut them in half because I thought that would look really nice on there. And then I did some stickles. I did buy some of this fabric tape, Tim Holtz fabric tape, and I also picked up, I've never seen this before, this red felty ribbon. I thought that would be great, and this was only $1. This is like pink and purple and cream flower trim, so grab that. But anyway, I want to cover this up, and so I have a whole bunch of strips that I got from my Christmas paper pack that I can put on there, and this would work really, really good right there. But I kind of want to do, just to make that stronger, I think maybe I want to do something whiter. Kind of in, let's see, I don't think this is wide enough. it is wide enough. And I picked up one of these. I've been wanting one of these that tip upside down because I have a tacky glue, but you know, you have to wait for it to get down. Okay, I think we're gonna just put that there on that bag. And I am actually going to use this instead of the art glitter glue, just because I like to be able to adjust it. Now, I better cut the length I need first. And I went and did a bunch of grocery shopping. This was my big grocery shopping. I usually do really big grocery shopping. Probably was a mistake to do it today. We could have probably gone another week without big grocery shopping because the stores were packed. But I usually do it every 2 or 3 months. And then we just buy little bits here and there that we need. You know, we run out of like the staples. It's just the 2 of us, so big shopping lasts us a long time. I don't like grocery shopping, so I like to get that done as soon as possible. Or get that done and out of the way, and that's why I like to do the big shopping so I don't have to go in and shop all the time. It's a quick in and out. Okay. Remove my trash can. Okay, I think that'll look really, really cute there. So yeah, I figured I would go ahead and get some more videos done so I can post them. I don't always have time to do that, so. And then I'm going to do the other side probably in a different, no, I'll do this one the same if this is wide enough. Oh yeah, just about. Just a little bit too wide, actually. So just cut that little piece off right about there. Okay. I like this tip better than the one that I have on my other glue, because that one, this one's already, you know, has the holes. I didn't have to cut it. And when you buy the other ones, you have to cut it. You get possibly not the size you want. Okay. Yeah, I love my art glitter glue. Absolutely love it. But sometimes I want something where I can reposition because it does dry really, really fast. Okay, that'll make that open really nice, I think, and kind of help keep it closed. Okay, so those pieces right here, and I use stickles on there to get, just put a little bit of shimmer, the snow on him, some glitter on the trees, just a little bit on the snowflakes, and then I just went around up here and down there. So for this, I think, well, let's do this. Let's see what I want on this side first. I think I want that one. Or maybe just that. Yeah, let's do that one. And I'm going to do the same thing here and just use this glue. Okay. And sometimes I don't get things on straight, so I'm kind of starting to prefer the wet glue that takes a minute to dry. So I have time to position it where I want it. Okay, that's cute. I think I put him on this side. And I've already inked around the edges on these. Just kind of got him prepped last night. I'm just learning to how to adjust the size. I've played with adjusting sizes a little bit. And been able to flip the page around, like if I'm doing the smaller size, to flip the page around to get it. So maybe I could do more than one print on a sheet. Okay, super cute. Love that. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. Where's that big ad right there? Now, what do I want to put? We've got that on that side. Maybe just, nope, not that. And I'm going to be using some of these on, you kind of need the thinner, I think. Yeah, I need the thinner, unless I go this direction. No, I would want that to show. It's so pretty. So we're going to do the thinner, and we will do the words. So I know that I can cut that off. Oh, I don't want to cut any of the words off. Okay. I could do just that. And then that would have enough room and cut right before that star. Yep. So I'm just going to ink this a little bit. I'm going to do another one with Calico Collage Papers. I think it's called A Christmas Dream. I signed up for the digital every 3 months for Linda Israel. And it is a fun paper pack. There we go. Okay. That just needs to dry. Okay, so we're going to do Santa on this side. there's that. And then on this side, we can do a different trim with the trees. Maybe that's just too much. I think I'm just gonna do that on this side. Let that just stand up. I love this. So pretty. Okay, there's that. Nice. Okay, I'm just going to move these out of the way. My hands have a hard time grabbing it, so see if I can get that up where I can get to it easier. Okay. So the next thing, I'm just going to check the time real quick. Okay, we're doing good. All right, the next thing, I know what I was working on. We still need something for here, and maybe that. Nope. Oh. That's why I have these that I cut out, and there are some really cute things in here. So just a big snowflake. And I printed all this on cream cardstock. This is so cute. Too big. Here we go. We've got some smaller things right here. Super cute too. Oh, maybe I want to do this instead. This sweet little deer right there. Yes, that's what I want to do. This is from a different one too. I have two Christmas ones that kind of have some pinky themes with it, and okay. We'll put that right there. That'll be really cute. Okay, now I think we need a sign or something else. Let's see, what else do we have? No. Okay, we're gonna dig out the Tim Holtz stuff that I have. I bet there's something in there I can use. These might be just too big. I have to go with the other one. That's kind of cute. Okay, there's that one. And then, let's see. What else is in here? I think we'll just put that on there. Okay. So I got two Christmas packs. One is really thick ephemera pieces, and the other one is this is kind of like a chipboardy type stuff, and the other one is just like cardstock, good cardstock. Okay. Yeah, that looks cute. Looks about right. Okay. So that page is done. I really love how that turned out on there. It's so cute. Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna, the suggestion was to put holes in there and make bead dangles, and I'm thinking I might, because I do have, I do bead too. I haven't for a while since I found this craft, but I have some Christmas beads that I could totally create dangles for on these journals. Okay, so the next piece, I had an idea with this I'm thinking about. But I'm not sure. It would be really cute in there. I'm going to still think about that. So, okay, we've got that. And there will be ephemera in the bag. Okay, this here. This I'm going to leave alone. You can journal on both sides. And this one is a cut apart from the paper pack. That needs some distressing. Okay, and then this is a scrap that I turned into a tag. So I'm going to distress that a little bit and put some fun stuff on here. Okay. So, and then this I'm going to leave as is. But I do need to distress that too. I'll do that right now. This is just going to be a giant journal card. There we go. Okay, so we're going to work on this one. Set that aside, and I'm pretty sure I want to use this stuff over here for that. Checking my time. Okay, I'm going to pause and we'll restart. Okay, let's see. That giant pink snowflake, that's cute. Or I could do now. So far it's the giant pink snowflake. Maybe with a little snowman tile. Oh my gosh. I like that. That is so cute. I don't know if I like it with that, but this would be cute too. That would be cute with a cute little Christmas scene down there. So we'll do that. I'm going to cut off the rest of the black on that around this though. What do we got here? Gingerbread, candy Christmas. Some cookies. I don't know what's going on with my hands. I'm constantly having problems with my hands working right. Okay. Okay, I don't think, the only one I think would even remotely work would be this one. Yeah, that's perfect. That is so cute. Okay, I'm just going to fussy cut the rest of the black part off here. I fussy cut in the living room at night, but it's always, the lights are really dim. So I can't always see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, that's better. Then I can just ink around that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this. Just cut this black off. Which I actually kind of like the black edging around it, but not in this journal. Okay. All right, so now do I want to put anything behind that? Now I know that I have so cute. I am going to punch a hole at the top. I went through and cut, I have a hole punch, or a punch for these little things that you put on the top of your cards. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Instead of buying the stickers and distressing them, I just use my scraps of coffee dyed paper and then cut it out of those scraps, and then I end up with a bunch of these. My hand does get tired after a while, but for a little bit there I was going through them. So now I've got a good little stash. Okay, there's that one. And there's that. Okay, so we've got that on. I was trying to find sequins today. I wanted to get Christmas sequins. Because it's fairly inexpensive and you can do a lot with it. So we're gonna do, I am gonna distress this. And this. Okay. Now I want, let's see, I know I have some fun ribbon. I was thinking about putting behind the word there. I bought a ribbon pack at Michael's, and it just has these like random ribbon pieces, but I thought they would be so much fun to use, like this bright purple. Probably not that one, but ooh, that's already striped, but that is a vintage what's it called, bias tape. I have a whole bunch of bias tape, and that would look really good in this journal actually. There's some bright. Let's see, do I want to do any of that? There's some bright. This has some bright on it. Okay, so is this. I have tubs and tubs of that stuff. Let's see what we got in here. I think this is mostly lace. Oh, there's some bright stuff too. I'm just gonna kind of dig it out so I don't have to dig it all out later. do want some of my fibers out. I think that's it for the bright stuff. Okay. Okay. Thinking about this. That'd be too thick. Let's see what that would look like. Oh, this is the wire kind, but it's pretty. Oh, I think that would be really nice. On the bottom of that card. I probably would need to use Fabri-Tac on that for sure. Yep, have an idea. Okay, so we're going to do that. So we'll just cut it just a little bit long. Okay. I will get that Fabri-Tac'd down. Or it's not Fabri-Tac, it's 3-in-1. I think they're basically pretty close to the same stuff. Okay. This is folded over. There we go. Okay. Did not know that was folded over. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cut that. So I really like that on the bottom, but we're going to need some more right here. Okay, that seams down. I need to fill this up. I tried using another container for this, so I got some in another. I gotta just put it in there. Okay, so that's gonna look really cute there with this word on there. And then have a piece of this cut off. Well, we're going to go ahead and get this on there, so we don't have to worry about that. That's close. Okay, and I know I'm going to use that again. So what I'm going to try to do is actually try to make this kind of snowy-ish. I think that'll be really cute there. That is really cute. So cute. Okay, so now I need some fun fiber, a fun cloth topper for that. I don't think I have anything out for that. So, oh, maybe there's something in here. Here's a nice cream ribbon. Do that one. Okay. I don't want to yank on this too hard because I have done that where I've yanked it and just ripped through what I just worked on. So that's good enough, probably. Well, let's see if we can get it just a little bit more. There. Okay, so we'll bring the book back over. That in its spot, just right. Nope, not there. Right here. Oops, I want to cut a little bit. I want to cut that. There we go. That is so cute. Okay, and do I want to do anything here? I don't want to cover up that Christmas ball there. Something right there maybe. Here we go. We'll do Visions of Delight. put that word there. My sponge is flaking. I don't know why it is, because that is a fairly new sponge, I think. So I'm going to put Visions of Delight there. And then, oh yes. There is a bigger candy in here. There we go, right there. That'll be good. I'm going to cut that black off, cover this. I only have one size circle cut punch, so, and it's a small one. What size is it? It says it's a 1 inch. It's just a small one, so unless the circles are 1 inch, I am cutting them all by hand, which means they're not exactly circular. Close. I'm hoping next year, we'll see how the year goes, to get a different printer, because I go through some ink on my printer with all this coloring, so I want to get the tank one where you refill the tank. And then I'm looking at possibly getting a scan and cut. Okay, so I'm going to distress that. I like that. That is so cute. My craft room has come together so well in its organization. I still have just a small spot because I opted for a desktop computer rather than a laptop. So the space, the table that I have for my sewing machine, I can still use. I've kind of created it so I could move what I need to move. My sewing machine is on the side, and then when I need to use it, I can just push back the monitor and put my sewing machine in front to do that. But I need to make tags for this, so we have a spot for a tag in here and one in here and one here, and then also here and here. This is the Patricia Veramonte's pockets. So I still need to create the well, let's see what we got in here. Might be able to have something in here that'll work. Okay, that should not have glued right there. I don't know why it did. There we go. Now let's make sure I can get that all the way around. Yep, and then we're going to make sure these are good here. Yep, that is a little, that's okay. We'll just do a smaller tag there. Okay, so we could put, that's too thick or too wide. That's too short. That would need a taller tag. Put that that in there. Let's see what we got in here that we can put in there. Go in there, that could go in there, and then I could make a tag to go in the back. Okay, and then this here, well, we already have the house. How about some hot cocoa? Oh my gosh, there's a kitty cat. We're gonna have to do the, will the kitty cat be too much? No, and then a tall tag there. Okay, and I'll cut the black lines off that off camera. So I'll need to make a couple tags. Check the time. Okay, we just got a couple more minutes and then I need to stop the video. So we still have plenty to do in here to decorate, and I'll bring you guys along. And then these things here, I will probably do this off camera so you guys aren't bored, but I'm going to be taking these strips and lining the white. I remember I kind of dingy these up, but I'm gonna line the edges of that. So thank you all for watching me, and I will see you on the next video.